last bit of what he's got to try and fix the situation if he can. So right here, he's like, Verna, this is our only bet. He, the reins are loose, no bits, no any of that. He just lets the horse go and he closes his eyes and waits for it.
Yeah, he's planning on feeling himself going off the cliff.
Yeah, like he's taking a gamble on the horse, but he is totally willing to accept that maybe he's wrong. And like, it is a pure act of desperation.
Yep.
It's all he has. It really brings you into the story because the hero, even though he's doing some crazy gallant ass shit, like saving the lady and getting her the fuck out of harm's way, when he takes the car off the ramp, even he is just like, oh, fuck, just for a second.
Do we do it?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the slow motion twist in the middle of the air. You're like, oh my God. And you can just hear his heart go thud, thud once.
Yeah.
But they don't fall.
No.
The hooves change sound, becomes softer. And Richard finally peels his eyes open and realizes that the horses are now running on what seems to be patchy grass.
Yeah. And Verna is like, this is the old world. We've made it. Cool. We've made it. Richard is like not willing to immediately accept this. He's like, what if this is just a trick? And I thought it was so annoying that Verna was like, how dare you doubt me? Bitch, did you see what we just got through?
I was just gonna say that. I just saw a whole bunch of crazy shit, okay? How do I know this isn't just more crazy shit?
You were convinced you were hanging out with God. You shut up.
You shut up, Verna. Give me back those mushrooms.
But he starts laughing and he says he's just happy that she's alive because, I thought I fucking killed you.
That's what it is. He's just laughing out of elation like, I didn't commit murder. Fuck yeah.
He's like, cool, this is awesome. And she is like, you wouldn't be happy if you knew how mad I was. And Richard just shakes his head because
he literally just got away with murder, kind of.
Yeah, but also, like, she has no reason to be mad. She would be stuck back there without him.
No,
so
he saved her.
Yeah, you're an asshole, Verna.
I wonder if Richard's attitude towards Verna will be just a little bit different from here on out because he got that aggression out. Like, Vision Verna, as we now know, must have been a vision.
With her book, that
pushed
was weird.
His button just far enough to where he actually did snap and kill her.
Yeah.
And so now he's got that out of his system. Maybe he won't be so angry at this Verna. But you do raise a good point. The book, that's some pretty specific stuff to be a vision.
Right. For the vision to have just pulled out of its ass.
Now, we know that Richard does know that she keeps that journey book with her.
Yeah.
And we know that Richard does know its capabilities. So it could still be a vision. But it seemed like very, very pointed information, and I feel like Richard took something from that, even if it was a vision.
Yeah, and like we were supposed to. Also, I wanted to point out, this is like also a super random piece of information. We never talked about the cover of this book when we opened it. I, for a very long time, did not really think about who was with Richard on the cover of this book. I thought it was Kaylin for some reason. I don't really know why. It's Verna, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is.
and there is a Gar behind them, so that's interesting to note.
Mayhaps it's a little baby Gar?
I mean, it doesn't look baby on the cover, but we'll have to see.
Oh. Okay.
But I think that's all we had for today's episode.
That's right. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please let us know. You can send us an email at podcastatt@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook by searching all the things, Instagram at podcastatt, and Twitter at podcast_ATT. You can send us a text or a voicemail at 616-259-0025. And if you wanted to be extra cool, you can go to patreon.com/podcastatt and make a pledge of anywhere between $1 to $10. We got a bunch of gag reels, deep cut discussions on there. We actually have started doing a new series on there. It's a watch along with the Legend of the Seeker series on TV. We thought it was a lot of fun. We did the first one, and it is hilarious. You guys should definitely go check that out. Whew! Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you real soon.
Bye!